Hey there folks, and thanks for joining me on this windy afternoon. I just got done taking my car, Amos, for a drive down the scenic route in Washington State known as Chuckanut Drive. It's narrow, it's twisty, it's really pucker worthy, and we did it with no interventions except one. So won't you join me here as we take Amos through Chuckanut Drive and we end at the Chuckanut Manor. Thanks and have a wonderful day. Well, hello there, folks. You are joining me as we are driving through downtown Fairhaven, Washington. So I am going to take you on an FSD drive on Chuckanut Drive. It is the original Washington State scenic route, and it is narrow. Hey, there's a Kia EV6. Expand. Very cool. It's narrow, it's twisting, it clings to the side of a mountain, and it is a challenge. So let's see how well Amos does taking Chuckanut Drive into Skagit County, and we're going to go all the way to Chuckanut Manor. So we've got 10 miles and about 20 minutes. So this is going to be a long video, so thanks for joining me. I am just leaving work, had a good day, educated some folks, and now I'm going to take the scenic way home because I just get so sick of the drivers on I-5. It is a shit show. So we're going to see how much better it is going the back way. Slower, might be more frustrating. But you know what? Good opportunity to make a video. So we're rolling. Fairhaven is an old community. My grandpa, who actually passed away in his 80s in the 90s, so he would have been over 100 now, born in 1920, was a package delivery boy in Fairhaven and would tell us all kinds of cool stories about horse-drawn carriages and the sailors at the port and the rough characters he'd have to deal with. So, okay, didn't need a blinker there. There was a little Amos weirdo session. All right, now we can speed up, and we're going to increase our speed just slightly, but we're not in a huge hurry. Thank you for joining me. I was really excited. I hit 300 subscribers, so now I'm on my way to hopefully 500. I'd really love to hit 1,000 by the end of 2023. I know subscriber numbers don't really count too much, but they sure do when you're looking to try and have some goals, right? And I like to set goals, so. All right, looks like we got one of our wonderful neighbors from the north in front of us in a minivan. They seem to be going at decent speed, so hopefully we can follow them the whole way. I started this video early because there is a lot of interesting things to see as we go through here. And let's go ahead and pull this all the way over for you. And we'll get rid of Nicky Minja. And we're gonna roll. Just let me apologize now to anybody that's a Tesla shareholder. What a rough ride it's been. I'm still holding. I hope all of you are too. No financial advice intended, but it has been a rough couple months, and I'm hoping things will pick back up. Excited to see the Generation 3 platform that they're going to talk about at the Investor Day on the 23rd of March. So we should learn about the cheap Model Y and Model 3 robotaxi. Hopefully we'll learn more about Optimus. We're going to goose our speed just a bit so we stay kind of up with traffic. All right, folks, here we are. We're entering Chuckanut Drive, and this is State Route, boy, I want to say it's like State Route 536 or something, but I can't remember. It's going to be a very cool drive, very beautiful. If you haven't been to Washington and you plan on making a trip up here for a vacation or business, I'd suggest you take this trip. It's an awesome drive, and it connects Skagit and Whatcom County, and it's a good way of avoiding Interstate 5. Oh yeah. Oh man, Amos is doing fantastic through here. We're gonna dial our speed back just a touch. You can see how narrow it is. Oh, careful of the wall, buddy. Okay, good. And we should be approaching Teddy Bear Cove, which is one of Washington's nude beaches. I don't know how many nude beaches we have, but Whatcom County has one of them, and it's called Teddy Bear Cove. And I think we're just passing it now. No, folks, I'm not going to go down there and check out the retired nude people sunning themselves. Oh, there ain't much sun today. Well, that was wonderful. My gosh. Trust me, though, it gets more complicated the further along we get. Boy, this Canadian in the minivan is hauling ass. They should fix their taillight, though. We're going to dial down just a touch. I don't want to go too fast through here. It's residential. You can see people are walking, so we want to be somewhat courteous while also trying to kind of match the traffic speeds. Oh yeah, this is kind of a boring spot. I would not blame anybody that fast forwarded through it. Wouldn't blame you one bit. But I want you to see that we can typically manage the whole ride. So I have not intervened yet, and I actually engaged FSD earlier than when I started the video, but we won't count anything before the video, right? Pixar, it didn't happen. So we've been completely on full self-driving, no disengagements, no interventions, and we're just rolling. I wish I could listen to music, but I don't want to get copyright strike. We'll throw a little bit of music up there for you. Oh, beautiful waterfall we just passed. Leave in the comments, folks, if you'd like me to stop. I mean, I know kind of the idea of an FSD beta test is to see how far it can go before you intervene. But there's so much beauty around here. Let me know if you want me to stop and show you the waterfalls or the beaches. Again, my intent here is to help bring electric vehicle knowledge to as many people as possible and share the beauty of the Pacific Northwest, you know, kind of be an EV channel focused up here in Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Montana, etc. Mainly Washington. Okay, car's slowing down way, way more than it needs to. We got a semi-truck coming, so that's probably smart. We're gonna wait for the truck to go by. All right, pass him, car. Come on, Amos. And Amos is very reluctant to pass. Okay, I'm intervening because I don't want this guy to think I'm an asshole. That was strange. I don't know why he didn't just swerve around. All right. So there's an intervention. Let's slow down here. We got big trucks. That was an intervention for a bicyclist. Probably did need to intervene, but I didn't want to be stuck behind the bicyclist for miles and miles, freaking him out. All right, we're coming into the twisty, kind of dark and more narrow portions of the scenic route here. So hang on to your butts, folks. This could get a little pucker worthy for all of us. Or the car could just handle it perfectly. Try not to be a cheerleader for FSD. I mean, I probably sound like it, but I also want to make sure that I'm calling it like it is. So, you know, these videos are my drives. I'm not bringing you the best drives. I'm bringing you every drive, and I'm bringing you every intervention and every complaint that I have. But with all that said, I still have a lot of faith that the Tesla FSD team is going to get this pulled off. I do think we'll see version 11 rolling out soon, and that'll be one stack for everyone. And if you didn't know, FSD full self-driving is now in alignment with the regular manufacturer updates. So when we get an update, everybody's on the same page now. All right, we're going to pass Larrabee State Park. This is such a beautiful little state park. They've got awesome tide pools, a campground, the railroad runs through it. It is a beautiful place. And then on our left up here where you can see the cars parked are some trails up to some lakes that are just absolutely beautiful. But it is a bit of a fragrance lake, but it's a bit of a hike. I think it's about 2 miles and it's all uphill. Ooh, we're getting a little wind now, folks. And unfortunately, we're behind this Amazon box truck, so we're probably not going to go through here real quick, but that's okay. Oh yeah, this is a really, really easy drive. I'm a little bit surprised at how well the car's doing, and probably how bored you are watching this. Oh yeah, beautifully done. I'm super jealous. I'm hoping to get to the Consumer Electronics Show, CES, in Las Vegas in the next year or two. I really wanted to go this year, but my schedule didn't quite work out, and it's not the easiest thing to get passes. You got to be a journalist. So hopefully, or a trade representative. So hopefully next year I can go as a YouTuber or as a instructor for a college. Okay, these are some good turns here. Car managed that no problem. Oof, barrier's really close. And hopefully my camera's not overheating. One bad thing about these GoPros is they get very hot. Okay, here's a nice sharp corner. How are we gonna do? No problem. And we can clearly see that Amos still has its ultrasonic sensors working. So they quit including ultrasonic sensors in the later Model Ys in 2022 and Model 3s. But my car was manufactured in March or February of the 2022, so I have them, and they haven't been turned off. We can clearly see they haven't been turned off, and they are very grumpy about being so close to the barrier. All right, here we go. We got some more narrow, very narrow. I don't even want to guess how close the car is to that concrete. Oh. But no problem. We've got an oncoming car. I'm having a hard time talking. Let's see how we do here. Very, very narrow again. Oh, okay, and it hit its brakes. Yeah, I got freaked out. I don't blame it. Whew, okay, my heart's beating a little bit, but I'm doing all right. Hopefully you get to see a little bit of the beautiful view out your window on the right. Oh God. Okay. Phew. These narrow spots are very, very pucker worthy. Ooh, we're coming to a heritage marker in 1/3 of a mile. Yay! Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, shit. All right, good. Some people like to come through here and just haul ass, and I'm sorry, but as much fun as that might be, it is way, way too narrow, and this road just randomly gets shut down for slides and bad weather. So we're just gonna let the car do its thing. Ooh, what do we got here? Some kind of hot job? Yeah, looks like a little Honda hatchback thing. Okay, now we're coming up on what I believe is a really, really tight corner up here. And hopefully the car manages it with no issue. Again, the only intervention we've had on this windy, narrow, tight road is a bicyclist. The car didn't want to go around. And that was at the beginning of this video. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, this is great. I'm just sitting here BSing with you. Thanks for joining me. I'm so glad to have you along for the ride. Here's another nice, tight, sharp corner. And can we manage it without stopping? And a car coming. Oh, nicely done, Amos. Oh, man. Oof, some more narrow concrete barriers. Tight corner, blind. Oh, God, careful, car. Oh. I mean, I know its programming is don't hit anything, but I don't know if side swiping counts. No, we're good. I'm paying attention. Oh, that was really nicely done. That would have challenged even a good driver to get through there with the pace that we were at and not making it real uncomfortable. So very, very well done, Amos. Thank you. Can't wait to try out track mode. Oh, God. I hope you all appreciate the things I do for you, and I really feel bad for the people that only watch the first couple minutes and then just shut the video down, because I think this is pretty good. It's pretty pucker worthy if you ask me. Whew, okay. And we are almost finished with Chuckanut Drive. We've got just a little over 1.5 miles to go, and we're going to stop at Chuckanut Manor. And Chuckanut Manor is a really cool seafood restaurant, sits right on the water. And again, if you come this way for business or pleasure and you got some free time, I would take this scenic drive, and then I would get some fresh Taylor shellfish oysters at Chuckanut Manor or at Taylor Shellfish, which is right here. And here's the oyster house. This is a cool little restaurant, clings right to the side of the bank. Easy, Mr. Truck. And here we've got a very tight corner with another car oncoming. Whew. Amos did that all by himself, folks. I have to admit, it made my heart palpitate for a minute when that car was coming, but he managed. Hey, there's a sale sign if anybody's looking to buy out here. Problem is, when the bad weather hits, you can get trapped. Oh, I don't know what that phantom brake was for. Maybe for that bicyclist or motorcyclist. Eee. You can see all the spots in the guardrails where people have played pinball with the lanes. Here's the Oyster Bar. Very cool restaurant. Oh man, good job, Amos. Some of those cars were hanging out a little bit and you managed to avoid hitting them. All right, that was a great drive. Amos handled that smashingly. No pun intended, we didn't smash into anything, so I am just tickled pink. I hope you enjoy these videos. I'm trying to bring you a little bit more unique perspectives and geography, and really try and challenge the car on drives that people don't take every day. So again, let me know in the comments if there's more things you'd like to see. I just appreciate you joining me, and I'd love it if you would hit subscribe if you value this content. I'm going to keep building the channel and making things better. And here we are at Chuckanut Manor, so we're going to go ahead and pull off. Thanks again, folks.